Well, made it to IAA at Atlanta East, picking up my Ranger. Need to park over there, and they're gonna bring it out. I know what you're thinking. Why would I be filming a Ford on a Tesla channel? Well, if you've been following along, you should know. Man, that took a while. They got it. Yeah. Yeah, front end looks in really good shape. So let's see, get it about right on there. A little bit ahead. Right. Okay, let's see if it levels out. Yeah, it looks about right. So what's this rear damage? Yeah, so they definitely took that off. Is this unbolted? Oh crap. Yeah, it is. But what's in the back? Big question. Huh. Looks like a brand new tailgate, man. All the plastic parts. For some reason, like a mirror. Yeah, I'm gonna secure all this stuff. Yeah, this is definitely all the parts. We hit the jackpot, boys. Got the bumper, front bumper, rear bumper, rear plastic diffuser. This is probably the front diffuser because I use that on my truck. That's awesome. Looks like the bed did get buckled right here. Although I can work with that. That's not a big deal. And the paint is actually not damaged. That's part of the sticker that just wasn't removed. That's really good. But at the same time, what the heck is this? Have like a fire going on here? What the heck? I have to investigate that. Yeah, it's burnt here, here, and here. Truck could have been a little bit further over, but I think I can work with that. Yeah, front end's, I mean, that one's tweaked a little bit, but core support's fine, tusk's fine, suspension looks good. Did that other tusk get hit? A little bit. I can just loosen those and move that over. But that being said, that's not the purpose of this vehicle, so I'm not at all worried about that. It will be a mule. Oh, latch is broken. I have to get one of those. What's the deal? It's burnt right here too. What the heck? Somebody took a torch to this thing. I mean, it's dirty. It's definitely dirty. Inside's not that bad. It didn't even blow the seat belts. We're not even gonna have a SRS module problem with this truck. That's really good too. Key, where is the key? Key is in the ignition. And we are dead. We are dead. What is that? See if they left us anything. Okay. Yep. It's got the little screen. This is the XL. Everything on this part of the dash is identical though. AC controls and all that smaller. All right. It's only got the 2 jumper seats in the back. Check that passenger door. Shuts all right. Oh man, hit the jackpot with this thing. It's not often you buy a truck that has all the parts to fix it and you don't have to spend any more money. Maybe a couple dollars on some knickknacks. I'm gonna throw half of that crap inside the truck. Something that could blow away. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do some tweaking. I'm gonna have to work this piece, reform it, because I'm not replacing it. But why did they completely total it? That's what I want to know. Because there's not any obvious big bending going on with this frame. Now you know what? This one actually is out a little bit. It is out this way. This one's way straighter. And then you look right here and it's kicking. So that's probably why they pulled the bed off and they did some more measurements. So no, well, we're not doing that. Tires on there good. You definitely don't want that to fall off going down the road. But the other biggest problem is I gotta find these bolts. And I gotta bolt this bed back on this truck, because yeah, it's coming up. Lose a bed down the road. That wouldn't be good. All right, so this is behind the bumper. Definitely got some damage there. It's got a little bit damage there. Pinch that. I can pull that around. Like, I don't care for it to be perfect. I really don't. Hey, look at, even the body shop broke these clips. These are it's a pain to take off. And if it doesn't break here, it breaks the tab off the trim piece. That's junk. I already got a dirt dauber in the little tube there. Okay, so I'm excited. We'll look further at it when I get it home. I gotta load all this stuff up and get this bed secured and the truck tied down. All right, boys, got it all loaded up. And so uncovered all the parts. Bumper, tailgate, back bumpers under there, all the front components. These taillights really aren't damaged that bad. A little cracked clip on this one and some scratches, but they were nice enough to throw me some new lights in there. Even the this is what really tells me they got everything in this truck. This is the nameplate. It literally just says EcoBoost on it. That's for the tailgate. So if they got the EcoBoost sticker, everything's here. All right, let's get this thing back to Louisiana. All right, getting it jumped off here. And yes, I'm jumping it off with my Tesla. Okay. All right, sounds like it's powering up. Go. Fired right up. Now, do we have an airbag fault? That's what I'm wondering. Airbag light is still on. I'm gonna have to check that with the scanner. I was worried about that. The restraint control module could still have a fault. Technically speaking, that's not gonna be an issue for what I'm planning on doing with it. I'm still wondering what the heck was going on here. This is just both sides of the truck look like somebody burned it. Alright. Running good. Alright. So you can get off the trailer. Well, there it is, fellas. Just backed it right off the trailer. Unchained it, unstrapped it. The brakes weren't locked up or nothing. Just backed right off. Well, this is pretty crazy. So we got all the stuff out, and here it is. Got a new tailgate. There's a VIN plate right there. That's because they replaced the door, and I'm pretty sure they replaced the door on this side too. New front bumper. Got these plastic trims that go on the top of the bed rails, but there's nothing wrong with these really. They just got a little kink on them. Heat that up and stick them back on there. But there's two new ones. Rear bumper plastic trim, which covers up this piece. They have replacement ends for the bumper. Those are right here, here and here. It's a gas cap. Wheel well covers. This is like the front grille trim and Ford emblem on the back. That's the camera holder. All kind of little bits and pieces. This is the piece that's in that bag right there. That got damaged. The rear bumper trim. And then just miscellaneous little pieces. But it's pretty much all here. Oh, Matt's trying to beat the tailgate off. just beat on it a little bit more to get it off. Oh gosh. But yeah, I think this could be fixed, man. Because, like I say, the side's straight. You pull the damage back, and then this will straighten out. I mean, this will be covered up by the bumper, so who cares if there's a little kink or a dent or a scratch under there? You just touch it up and paint it. What's important is that the side of the truck's straight. So I'm pretty sure these doors got replaced, because there's no sign of the sticky on there, and both sides have this. The other side had the VIN plate removed. Well, cut out the old door, and I think we're figuring out what happened with the burn marks. When they were removing the wrap, they must have stayed a little bit too long with the torch, and they burn it right there. But mainly it's coming off. You just got to rub on it. I think the wrap is like burnt to the paint, so what's going on. Other than that, we got everything out. So they definitely replaced the airbags, and if it was a side impact at all, then that's why they replaced the door over here. Because as you can see, there's no VIN plate right there. VIN plate goes right here. This is all new. I mean, interior is probably not new, but definitely got a new airbag. Just wonder why they didn't go any further. Like, they only went that far with it. Was the bed the defining factor? You do all the other work to the truck, the labor starts adding up, and then they say, well, looks like we're gonna have to replace the bed. We can't straighten it out. That's gonna cost $5,000, just for the bed, and we're over budget. Let's just give up. Is that what's going on here? They probably were getting close to the total to just buy a new truck, because I mean, brand new, this truck was what, 25 at the most. I mean, now you can probably get a good used one for about 20 or 18. I picked this one up for 8, but definitely needs some work. Luckily, most of the parts are here. and I can get some money out of this thing. Oh, here we go. Time to turn it off. Things are getting real. And 30 minutes later, the master of destruction has succeeded. He's destroyed my truck. We just took the bed off. We beat the tailgate off. Wasn't too bad. So here's the bed damage. This is the most of it right here. Yeah, I've looked underneath it, but looking at the exhaust system, the fuel tank. Look at the evap tank right there. Look at the size of the muffler. I know, ain't that ridiculous?
What the hell?
It's a little bitty Ranger.
Yeah, muffler bigger than my 1500 Chevy. Crazy.
Yeah, so this is actually smaller here than it is on the lower. That's almost 7 inches, 7 by like 2.5. And then right here toward the back, granted that this is not carrying a load, more or less. It gets smaller. I was telling Matt, he needs a bed. We'll make a custom bed. Yeah, I know. I know. They got that far and said to hell with it. Yep. And all the parts and stuff. I think we can work this back out.
Together. This front wall bolts on.
Oh, this pillar is actually twisted. Look.
It is. Both sides are.
Yeah, but when you pull that over, this should straighten out. But like I've said, there's only a little kink, as you can see, a little kink right there. But for the most part, it's all straight. I mean, it is tucked under because it's being pulled. What? Yeah, I know. It don't take much, dude. It don't take much. And like I said, this trim. This trim is just gonna. Well, this is the opposite side. I'm sorry. Yeah. So this trim goes over that. Like, okay, what kink are you gonna see? That's superficial damage at that point. This covers it up. And why not use the old one? What's wrong with the old one?
It broke the clips off.
Did it?
Yeah, it broke all.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it did. So you take some self-tapping stainless steel screws and just go straight through it.
Yeah, the insurance ain't gonna do that.
Yeah. And then these the lights, the only thing wrong with them is I think it has a broken clip.
Listen, they melted the damn torch too.
Yeah. I don't even think I'm gonna replace those. The other ones are inside the truck. I'll just sell those. Make some money back. You could bet money those are probably $300 a piece because they got the little radars in them.
Do these have sensors? Yours
They got the radars in them, yeah.
This
Well.
Nope, these are regular taillights.
Oh, it don't.
Nope, these don't. Here's the fancier model. Yeah, I think it's closer to like a base model. Very yours being fancy.
Well, yeah, this is the XL. That's the XLT.
Yeah. Yeah, your base model. This be a nice little workshop.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna fix it. I just need that. I think the only part I'm missing is the only thing I think I'm missing is a front end carrier. And to show you what that is, it's the retainer piece that goes right here. Oh, and I'm missing the upper valance. So there's a big plastic retainer piece. It looks like a plastic bumper that goes across here, and it retains this piece. It holds that. It's basically like just a plastic receiver that this plugs into. And it hooks up right there as it bolts.
Keep that a little bit. It's not bad.
Yeah, the bumper did get a little bent.
It's not bad.
But and I got this here because I got to jump it off. The battery's at like 4 volts. No, the front end's pristine.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Took a little
dent.
nit right there or whatever.
All right, it's not even really.
Yeah, I mean, I was surprised at all. This is
It's all
perfect. This stuff was destroyed on mine, which I didn't change it because that was like $100 just for this piece, and then like a lot of money just for these little pieces, which these were torn, but I put them back on there. I think this was like $150. I just plastic welded it back together, like whoop-de-doo. It's just a cover. Yeah. Oh, I need to put those bolts back in there. I keep forgetting. But other than that, man, there ain't nothing to fix in the front of this truck.
I don't know. 36 basically.
All right. think it's time we need to get to work.